For number 1, you're going to subtract 5 on both sides so that 4x is by itself. Now you're going to divide with negative 4 on both sides so that x is by itself. On the other side, you're going to get negative 7 divided by negative 4, that is 7 over 4. Your first step should be subtract 5 on both sides for first question. For number 2a, you're going to subtract 3 on both sides. So 10 minus 3 is 7, and you're going to now multiply negative 5 on both sides. So negative 5 times 7 is negative 35, and 5 and 5 cancel here, negative and negative cancel. You're going to get x equals negative 35. So negative 35 is your answer. The first step for you, because since you're going to isolate the x term, to subtract 3 on both sides. Number 3a, 2x plus 7 minus 6x equal 11. You can combine the two like term as a first step, which means that 2x minus 6x is negative 4x plus 7 equals 11. Now you're going to subtract 7 on both sides, so you get negative 4x equals 4. And when you divide negative 4 on both sides, this would cancel. The x is by itself, and 4 divided by negative 4 is negative 1. So in this case, your first step could be combine the like terms, or you can subtract 7 on both sides as your first step. Now let's just do numbers 4 and 5 from the bottom. 4a, 2x plus 7 equals negative 6x plus 11. We want to bring the variables on one side and number on the other side. So our first step could be either add x on both sides, add 6x on both sides, or we can also do the first step as subtract 7 on both sides. I decided to add 6 on both sides as my first step. So 2x plus 6x is 8x plus 7 equals 11. Now subtract 7 on both sides, you get 8x equals 4, and divide 8 on both sides, you get x equals 1 over 4. So because 4 divided by 8 is 1 over 2. Again, our first step can differ, so add 6x on both sides or subtract 7 on both sides. For 5a, you're going to distribute the 5 inside first, so 5x and plus 5 times 4 is 20. Now you can subtract x on both sides, you get 6x plus 20 equals 34. When you subtract 20 on both sides, you're going to get one side as 6x and the other side, this one would be 14. Now divide 6 on both sides, the x is by itself, and then 14 divided by 6 is 7 over 3. So it's going to be 7 over 3. For number 6a, we're going to distribute the negative 2 inside. So negative 2 times 3 would be negative 6. Negative 2 times negative 1 would be plus 2. Minus 4. So now you're going to combine the two like terms. So 2 negative 4 would be negative 2. Negative 6x minus 2 equals 12. So you're going to get rid of the 2. So you add 2 on both sides. So this side would be 14. And negative 6x equal 14. So you're going to get rid of negative 6. So you divide with negative 6 on both sides. The negative 6 cancel. 14 divided by 6 would be negative 7 over 3, because 14 divisible by 2, 6 is also divisible by 2, so 7 over 3. So your first step could be distribute negative 2 inside or add on 4 on both sides. For number 7a, you're going to distribute the negative 3 inside. So negative 3 times 4 would be negative 12. Negative 3 times 1 would be negative 3. Combine the like terms. So then minus 3 is 7. 7 minus 12x equals 8 minus 2x. Add 2x on both sides so that you can bring the variable on one side and the numbers on the other side. So you're going to get 7 minus 10x equals 8. Subtract 7 on both sides, you're going to get negative 10x equals 1. Divide negative 10 on both sides. On this side, you're going to cancel the negative 10, you're left with x, and this side you're going to get negative 1 over 10. So the first step is to distribute negative 3 inside the bracket. Let's just do number 8, 9, and 10 on the bottom. Number 8. Michelle and George are trying to solve 2x minus 12 equals 15 minus 3x. Michelle wants to combine 2x and negative 3x first to get negative 1x. George wants to add 15 on both sides first. Complete the sentence below to explain who you think is correct and why. I think Michelle is incorrect because you can combine the terms only if they are on the same sides. Also, I think George is incorrect as well because the right operation should be subtract 15 on both sides because the opposite operation of 15 is negative 15 on both sides. Now you solve this by adding 3x on both sides. You get 5x minus 12 equals 15. Now you're going to add 12 on both sides. You get 5x equals 27 and divide 5 on both sides. X will be equals 27 over 5. Next is 9a. Translate only. The difference of half a number and 10 is that number increased by 2. So unless the number is x. Difference of half a number means x divided by 2, and 10 equals number increased by 2. So this is your answer for number 9a. So let's do number 10 on the bottom here. Number 10a. 5 over 2x plus 3 equals 1 over 4x plus 8. For the first step, I'm going to subtract 3a on both sides. 5 over 2x equals 1 over 4 and 8 minus 3 would be 5. Now you're going to subtract this 1 over 4x from both sides. And 5 over 2x minus 1 over 4x equals 5. Now we are going to clear the fraction. In order to clear the fraction, we are going to multiply each and every term by 4, which is the LCM of this equation. So 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 5x. 4 divided by 4 is just 1x equals 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 2 is 10x minus x would be 9x equals 20. Now you divide with 9 on both sides, you're going to get 20 divided by 9. And the first step for this equation would be subtract 3 on both sides.